morning, everybody. How you doing? This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks, and today is seven. Today is seven. It is 7:45 my time, 8:45 Eastern. It's March 20, 2025. Hey, I just want to really shout out to everybody that's watching this on our X channel, our YouTube channel, and in our free trading room. I appreciate that. I'm about to go live in the members room right now. So let's get started over there. And we'll go to this right here. Okay. Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you? Hey, Jim and Jim. Hey, Ricky, Fred, Sonny. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. All right. Happy Thursday. Hey, I want to remind everybody that members, and that includes trial members as well. Today, we have members e-learning. So let's all we'll all jump into the members combo room, and that'll be all three services: hit and run candlesticks, right way options, and BYOB day trading. So we all three of us will put on like a 45 minutes presentation on, and I think today is moving stops or adjusting stops is what the topic is. So love to have everybody over there. Hello, MW. Welcome. Thank you for coming in on YouTube. Appreciate it. All right, let's take a look at the market real quick. Yesterday wasn't too bad at all. And overall, I think we're holding it up well this morning. So yesterday, let's get my little arrow here. What we've got going on here is low to a high, to a higher low. And we made that higher high yesterday. Now, what we need is for that to stay there. And it looks like this morning we're getting a little bit of, inside day, a little bit of rest. It will be pretty imperative to start moving up. If we start moving down and we break down, it just shows that all this is not real and it's not going to hold. It's weak anyway. We're still in a downtrend. The sellers still control. Until those dots turn green, I'm going to be the sellers are still in control kind of person. And all this right in here, they can build this up all they want, but if they can't turn those dots green, we've got nothing there. Let's take a look at T2123. Man, we really popped up yesterday, looking good here. And if you look at this, I'm going to add another line right here. If you look at that line like that, there we go. Get my arrow out here. You can see how price and that line are close together here. And then see how we've spread it out. Well, what that's telling me is we're rising. Now, we're not good and green here. That we're not. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're not good. This line right here, if we break over that, which, that would almost be monumental if it did it today. But once we get over that line, I think the bulls are ripe and ready to go. The trouble is we need to get over that line, okay? VXX has been just pulling back. You can see that on the hourly chart. So that's good for the bulls, not so good for the bears. If this pops up a little bit, we start getting bullish over here on VXX, and T2123 starts to come down more, well, that'll be good for the bears, not so good for the bulls. We're still in a real dangerous area, so trade cautiously, okay? Let's take a look at IYT. IYT is getting us nowhere, absolutely nowhere. You can see here we've been below the T line, below the T line, below the T line, below the T line. We can't even get above the T line. So transports aren't helping out at all. SMH. SMH is trying. We are above the T line, not by a lot, just barely, but it's trying. We could, you could make an argument in here. We've got a inverted head and shoulders. You can certainly make that argument. We've got a low to a high. Maybe we're putting in that higher low here, and maybe we're headed for that higher high. We can make that argument. But we're going to need to see that proof now, aren't we? We're going to need to see that move up. We're a far cry from bullishness on SMH, which makes it really kind of tough. Now, the problem that I see with the market is I think the market is so darn oversold that a relief rally is in the cards. Now, maybe this was our relief rally right here. Maybe it was. Oh, sorry, I wet my throat. Maybe that was the relief rally. Maybe we move up a little bit more. This blue line is the 50% retracement. That's where I would like us to be testing, because that could mean one of two things, and it will be clear on what the candlesticks do. If we can move up to this area, that will be positive, but we're going to have to break out to prove it. But it would also be a fantastic place to see this thing roll over and set up for better shorts. Get out of this oversold area, move up and get temporarily overbought, and then the shorts could really come in. That's what I would like to see. We still have the 200 and the trend indicator here to deal with. And we're not even through that. Okay. Hey, Rick, you don't feel relief yet. Good morning, Rick. Yorna. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Neil. Hey, Ed. Good morning. Vern. Good morning. So, I've got some charts here. Let's take a look at them, and then we can do this. Let me put that right there so I can see it. Take a look at Allstate. Allstate is having a fantastic move up here. Great date this morning already. We start to break out of Allstate. We've got a nice little bounce. This is the weekly bounce off that 50-period moving average. Starting to hook right out of that top. Man, just take round numbers on this. 110, go 220, 210, 220, and up there around 240. We'll probably go tens, right? We'll go 230. There you go. Just Allstate looking really good here. So we're going to keep Allstate on the watch list. TLT is moving up. Take a look at TLT. TLT is a rounded bottom breakout right here. It's still a rounded bottom breakout. Headed toward that 200-period moving average. Thanks for allowing me drinking some coffee here. Get this real dry throat. Take a look at RSG. RSG might be setting up too. Nice trend. Here we're pulling back to the dots trend indicator right in here. And then we pop up. We're consolidating very, very well. This looks like some nice upside heading up. And honestly, I don't see any reason why we can't get up to that 250 mark on this one. Another one, PCG. What a pretty chart. This here is a gorgeous chart. PCG, nice rounded bottom. We're over the 50-period moving average now. Trend indicators over the 50-period moving average. T-line. We're putting in a little pop out of the box. Target's going to be up here around the 200-period moving average. This is a superb, excellent looking chart. INOQ, another one, bouncing off the 200, and we're rallying up. Here we pop up. Nice little pullback, flag in the making. 50-period moving average. Target right there. Apple. Unfortunately, Apple might need to be shorted. Target of around 196 in that 200 area. But Apple might need to be shorted. I'm watching that real closely. Almost got in it yesterday short. Talked about it in the trading room. And it just a nice bear flag setting up in here. And anyway, we'll be watching that real closely. Any kind of weakness here, I'm going to jump on that short. What else do we have here? GE. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at GE bounce off the 50. And now we rally up, move above the trend indicator. We're on a T-line run. And what that is where we get on top of that T-line, the black line, and we just run right up it. And that's what I'm looking for on this one. Watch for the breakout right here. And boom, we're off to the races on GE. VST. This is another one of these off the 200 period moving average where we rally up and we're consolidating right through there. And that's going to make the target the 50 period moving average. 19%, man, that's good money. And nothing says it has to be closed here. This is just where you want to reevaluate it, maybe take some profits. But great looking chart there, VST. The next one, NNE. NNE came down to the dotted deuce. The dotted deuce is a modified 200 period moving average. We came down there, and now we're starting up, and here we are over that 50 period moving average. So I've got my eyes on this one. The last one I have here to share is Poet. Poet looks fantastic. Here we traveled down below the 200, then back above, and here we are putting in a nice little pop out of the box or a flag. I'm going to be looking at that 50 period moving average as a target. And, there's another 16% just from here to here. Again, you don't have to close it here, but absolutely consider some profits and make sure that you evaluate that candle. Give it some time. Give yourself some time to evaluate it or whether you should be out of it completely or maybe hold some of it, okay? Chip, thank you, Chip. Chip says there's earnings on this tomorrow. That's right. So we'll keep an eye on that one, okay? Anyway, forgive me. I'm going to throw a little throat lozenge in my mouth here. Apologize, but stop this dryness. All right. Let's see what everyone's got here. Hey, Vernon, you're looking at RLBX or RBLX. RBLX. Hey, again, I want to remind all the members, Hit and Run Candlesticks, Right Way Options, BYOB trading, includes trial members, that we're having our member e-learning today. Starts at noon Eastern, okay? And it's, all three divisions, the Hit and Run Candlesticks, the Right Way Options, and BYOB will meet there. And about 45 minutes each, we'll discuss adjusting stops on a chart. That's the topic for today. So please join in, okay? So let's take a look at this, RBLX. I'm going to assume you're looking at this long. I'm going to put a 50 target on there. And this falls on a few, just like a few stocks I looked at this morning already. We're not bouncing off the 200, but we're bouncing off the dotted deuce. And it looks like, low, high, higher, low. We're making that higher high. So watch for that 50 to be tagged up there. 9-10% maybe. So I would look at this one for a long trade at this juncture. If it starts to break down, it can always be flipped to that short trade. Hey, Vernon, you're looking at ANF. Again, I'm not sure you're looking for, long. I'm sorry, you told me long. I don't know if there's much of a fire down here to get it going. Yeah, I don't know if there's much of fire. And the fire, I think I would want to see a little proof. So, we would want to be green on that dot here. The trend indicator, turn that green. Another way to do this is, let's see, let me move over here. Yeah, this is not real time. All right. Take the hourly chart. You see how we've turned red from red to green? We had a little dip to red. We're back to green. So I think this could be traded on that 60-minute chart using those rules right there. And when it turns green on the daily, then you can move to that daily chart on that. But I would like to see those dots green. And that's something you can do with the system I use. Is it may not be a buy on the daily, but you can move over here to the hourly, and now you've got all your rules in place, and now you can trade that. Okay, so I like it on the hourly. What else have you got? NENGV looks nice for a long. We already looked at NNE. Let's look at GDEV. Back over here. For a long, yeah, you're saying for a long, um, you know, it's a bit oversold maybe, but I don't see anything there that's a trade. Unless it just you're just going to buy the bottom, you're going to plug your nose and you're going to let it go. But there's nothing here that really suggests a buy. Uh, we can move to that hourly chart on this chart. There we go. You can move to that hourly chart, and now I could make that argument of a possible buy. But on the daily chart, I don't particularly see that myself as a trade. Just hey, I'm going to gamble. So um, let's see, EEN. We'll look at that one. EEN. Nope, that one doesn't work. UTI. There we go. Thanks, Richter. UTI is setting up. Nice flat consolidation. We dipped down, took some weak hands out. Smart money bought into it, and now we may be trying to move up here. Downtrend broke. 50's in a trend to the upside. Nice move yesterday. Good inside today. Might be one to watch here. Looks good. Yeah, that's looking good. How about some LU? LU is trending. Just take the trendicator there and extend it. You can see it's trending. I think to be a buyer, this is where the scanner for me comes in. One of the things it does is I can put this on the watch list, and it will tell me when we're getting bullish. Charts like this. So this is just a trending PBO. So we start getting bullish. That's what I'm going to look for on that chart. There's going to be a lot of little troubles up here to get through, though. It could be that it's been warning us. And I mean, that's a warning, a warning, a warning, a warning. So trade cautiously. Make sure it proves itself on that. Yeah, make sure it proves itself. What do we have here? Wolf, long wolf. When the downtrend stops going down, yeah. But the downtrend hasn't stopped going down yet. So, and here's what I've got to ask. Somebody puts out long wolf. I'm gonna say why. So that's a question. Why? Because it's still in a downtrend. Wouldn't we need some kind of ignition, some kind of fire, something, something that says the buyers are there? All we're doing at this point is we can go way back here. It could have been long there, but it wasn't. 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 It's the same chart pattern over and over and over and over. And that chart pattern needs to change. So what would change it? Well, how about we move up and then move sideways? And that would be this exact same chart pattern flipped over upside down. Now we might have something. Again, the other way to look at this is go to the hourly chart. That's not even working. We can go to a 15. Yeah, sorry, this one's not cutting it at all. I can't even make it an intraday trade on that. So, yeah. So anyway, when the time is right, it's like wine. We'll serve no wine before it's time, something like that. When the time is right. So, let's see here. What do we have? Hey, Bal, how you doing? SBLK. Let's see here. SBLK. Nice. I love that. I love that chart. I think we looked at that yesterday. Just a second here. Yeah. See how we're rounded bottom breakout. See how this is in a downtrend. And what changed? We started turning green. So here we turned green. We popped out over that 50 period moving average, the T-line trendicator over the 50. We bopped around. Now, look at that. That's the fire in this right here, the spark. Now it starts moving up. So now it's just a matter of following the trend and playing the pullbacks. So here's a little bit of a pullback. Definitely could be a buy area. We're going to move that line up. I don't know why I don't have one there, to tell you the truth. I don't know really why this one is there at all. We'll move that one out of the way. We'll take this one and move it. We'll kind of split the middle. There we go. Something like that. So anyway, I think this is a terrific looking chart. Just watch that entry. First target is going to be the dotted deuce up here, about 1750 or so. There might be a little something in the middle, 18, and then let's move that back down to the 200 there. And beautiful chart. We'll flag that. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see over here. Hey, John, how you doing? Ben, I think you're new here. Thank you. Hey, Terry, how you doing? All right, let's see. Beacon. There we go, Beacon. Bullish chart, absolutely. Trend is running. We broke out. It's a matter of minding your P's and Q's now. I mean, just putting a trade together at this point. I don't know if you want to buy it here or wait for a pullback. Wait for that timing that you look for entry. Let's go look at the weekly chart. Very nice chart. Super nice chart. Target wise, let's do this. We're going to take these lows, go to this high. We're going to pull this up here. Let's just go back to the daily chart. First target, second target, just like that. Bingo. That's a nice chart. Thank you very much. Beacon, B-E-C-N. Beacon. See how we popped up and then pulled right back to a 3-8 trap? If you got in here or if somebody got in here, that would have been a perfect 3-8 trap entry, collecting on those gaps to the upside. It still looks great. Still looks like it's going higher. Nice chart. Thank you. MPW. Another nice chart. Just simply walking up the T line right now. I'm going to put that right there. Yeah, I'm going to put that right. You know what? I'm going to change that. Put it right there. And then let's put this right here. Nice little ascending triangle stepping up. Watch for the breakout. It's a buy right now, 3-8 trap, or on that breakout right there. We'll flag that. Beautiful chart. GCI. Let's see, GCI. Okay. This is what we call a pinball setup. This was the original of any of the setups I ever came up with. This is what pushed me to trade for a living, this setup right here. And nice little bottom. There's your ignition. Looks like we're over the T-line yesterday. We might be there today. That makes that a buy. Target's going to be simple. Get through this area right here. And then about right through here would be one. And then, of course, the 50-period moving average right in there. Nice. I'm going to flag that. Beautiful pinball setup. Overall, the potential's 30% up to that 50-period moving average. So nice trade. Thumbs up. Way to go. Let's see. Yorna, hey, how are you? Idea for the webinar, when to know when a position isn't going to work out. Should you just bail or plug on? We'll put that on the list. I'll make sure that gets passed on because we make these plans 2 weeks ahead of time. So I'll make sure the right people get that. Thanks, Yorna. Let's see. Did we look at GCI? I don't think so. Oh, that's where we are now. AVGO. AVGO needs to break out of this downtrend line. And if it does, I'd watch that 50-period moving average there. Yes, sirree. Off the 200, doing very well, consolidating. You've got a nice morning star here. This thing could be ready to go. Yeah, I like that. Get prepared. What else? Did I miss anybody up here? I don't think so. Again, good morning. We've got a big crowd over here from YouTube. Thank you very much there. Appreciate it. All righty. Did I miss anything over here? I don't think so. What's the time? It's about that time. Let me check a couple of things over here. Nope, nothing really moving crazy. Let's see what. Here's AAOI coming up on the scanner there. Here we are coming back over that 200. We're flagging out 200 target. That looks good. Let's see what flute looks like. There's another one bouncing off the 200, possible 50 target up there. What's Dash up to? Dash may be trying to run through that 50. Here we are below it, bouncing around. Looks like we're over it. Might use that 50 as a springboard to jump back up a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on Dash here. There we go. All right. Hey, everyone. Thanks again for being here. I absolutely appreciate it. Remember, members, e-learning today starting at noon. We'll see everybody there, and we'll see everybody right here tomorrow morning. Okay. Hey, thank you very much. We'll see you later. Take care.